how art thou? Hello, sunshines. Hello. This is Crocheting Sessions with Diva. And I have Brittany. Hi, Brittany.
Hi.
How are you? We're gonna fix her life. What is her name? Iyanla Van Aunt. We're gonna fix her crochet life. We're gonna help her with her business, Britt's Crochet, and make sure that she can have the income and be happy and just bringing in all that good stuff. I could tell that she's gonna be very successful with this. I could tell. I just know it. Like I could feel it in my Diva bones. I could feel it. I'm serious
Thank
though.
you.
I'm
No, I
good
really
at these
appreciate
things.
that.
I'm good at these things. I know it. I
Mhm.
know it. I just know that since I've only been doing this for like 8-9 years now. Well, I've only been crocheting for 8-9 years, but because I do so much research and I look at so many things and I'm actually like visualizing, and my mentors are excellent because they have over, both of them have over 50 years of crocheting. I'm able to look at certain things, and they're the ones who showed me, like, if you're looking at a crocheted garment or something, you can figure out the stitches just by looking at it. So those two are like my top high people up there who helped me get to where I'm at now. So if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be me. And so that's why I said I wanted to give back and show you guys how you can do the same exact thing. And Brittany, tell us who you are.
Okay, well, hi everyone. My name is Brittany. I am a student. I'm a college student. I'm studying web development. I currently work a part-time job, library. Um, I'm not really, I'm not really that into it anymore. Like, I'm really trying to like grow into my crochet. I've been crocheting for like a year and like 9 months. So by the end of this year, like 2 years. So like I'm really excited. Like it's like my passion. Like it's something that I really love, and like I really want to make a career out of it, even though like and that might not be the most realistic thing. Like it's okay to have a job on the side, but yeah.
You know what? Because I sent you some questions and you got back to me in a great time.
Oh
And when I'm
yeah.
looking at it, you gave me like an essay. So I know you're a college
Yes.
student.
Yeah.
You gave me like an essay. I'm like, okay, let me print this out because this is an
Yeah.
essay. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm
Mhm.
reading and I'm reading, and you put so much passion into what you wrote. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, what's your pros and what's your cons? And you said one little bit about your con, and your pro was like this big, and you like, I know it. I just know it. I'm gonna do it.
I feel it. Like I just I I know it. Like it's just I feel
That's
like
the good mentality you need.
yeah. It's not I feel like I was almost like placed on this earth to do it. That sounds kind of weird, but like yeah.
No, it's not weird at all. It's
Yeah, I
actually
definitely found my passion, and before like crochet, like even before I really got that serious into it, I was focused on other things I shouldn't have been focusing on. So like, yeah.
oh man, this is exciting. So let's start. Let's get into this. Brittany gave me the okay to be diva, and I asked her, "Are you okay for me to freely speak? Are you okay for me to freely speak?"
Yes, I am. It might hurt a little bit, but I'm ready for the criticism. If
Okay,
not anything,
okay.
that'll help.
It's
Yes.
for the good. I promise you. I
Mhm.
promise
As
you.
long as I'm not crying after this, like, oh my god, like
You'll be fine. I'm telling you, you'll be fine. You really would.
Mhm.
I know
Mhm.
it. I see it. It's it may sting a little. It's some things that I really do need to talk to you about, but I promise you, this right here is not nothing horrible. It's nothing bad. I'm actually speechless because you are only 23 years old. You have way more ambition than someone in their 40s doing this. And that is a great thing already. And we didn't even get into everything. You started crocheting a year, almost 2 years ago. And the fact that you went on YouTube and you did this on your own and you love what you're doing, it just speaks volumes. So I just want to credit you for that because that is how everything else is going to fall through just by your attitude and how you are. So my first thing is, what is your specialty? What is your niche right now?
Um, well, my brother kind of told me like, and I was like, I agreed with him. Like, it is accessories, so like scrunchies, earrings. Right now I'm doing hats and scarves. I'm actually doing a lot of scarves now. So, because I'm preparing for a couple of pop up shops that I'm doing. So yeah.
So, being that that's your niche, how do you feel about it right now? Are you making any money?
Um, no, not at the moment. I'm really hoping on the pop-up shops to really get me some money, and I really want to transfer that audience into like online. So, even the comment yesterday when you answered my comment and you're like, "Oh, get a business cards," I'm about to get business cards on Friday. So yeah.
Oh, good, good, good,
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
The thing about it is, you was telling me that you wanted to target more so your age audience. So you're narrowing down your audience. And when you are saying you want that age group, how many people are that age group that you are? It's like you said between like 20s and 35s, like around that age group. Basically, millenniums and Gen Zs.
Yes.
You narrowed it down to the millennials and Gen Zs. And when you did that, out of that group, how many people want to buy your accessories? You got to think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's what you did. You narrowed your audience. So we want to talk about how we can open it up a little bit more. I also asked you about, would you be open to learning other things? Being that you learned on YouTube, you're still in the process of learning and trying to do other things. But because you started with the accessories and you got good at it, that's where you stayed. I'm not saying to move, but what I'm saying is maybe venture a little bit more so maybe you'll know eventually what your niche is, because we need to maybe dip and dab into a little bit of this and a little bit of that just to see where our heart is and where we really want to go and soar. And so I am going to help you. I'm just going to be your like honorary mentor, like whether you want it or not. I'm just going to throw myself
I definitely
in.
would like to help. Yeah.
And I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you learn the stitches, learn, because I looked at your things and I could tell you learned on YouTube. And the reason why I say that is because my crochet mentors taught me how to do a seam, taught me how to do like the magic ring, taught me how to do joining and stuff like that. When I looked at yours, I can tell that you're still learning. You know the stitches and you are doing good stitches and your stitches are neat. But it's certain little things that make it look like it's more professional looking that I can tell you just need a little bit of help with. So I want to throw myself to you to help you with that. But once you get that down pat, then we could work into getting you into maybe Graphghans. And you said you wanted to do that. I'm not throwing it on you. I'm just saying you wanted to. You even purchased graphs, so you are looking to do that. And how about, being that you are good at accessories, what about doing hats and scarves? Now, if you do the scarves, you may be able to get away with buying selling Graphghan scarves. Putting the two together, because you can
Yeah.
stick
I.
with accessories.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I also purchased the Gucci scarf, and that kind of intimidated me because it's like a bunch of colors. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, no, I'm definitely not ready for that yet. So like, definitely want
So
to start
what
with like two
I
colors.
do
Like,
is, let me write that down. I can get you a simple scarf to start off with, and a simple hat, crochet hat, that you can start off with. And what you can do is, you have someone you could give it to. Anyone that you could gift it to so that you could start your sales. A coworker?
um, I've been doing honestly. I've been doing collab. I don't want to give it to them because like I don't like I've been doing collabs recently, and like that hasn't really been working out. Like they're all like OnlyFans models, so like that's not about to like So I don't want to do that because like I don't even really get a whole lot of like recognition. I don't really get anything from that.
Your brother,
Um, huh?
your brother.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? He is a blogger. Like he's been blogging. So yeah,
Okay, so your brother. Do you
I think I sell
know
at a pop up
anything
shop
that
too.
he likes? Like something that you could make the graphic. Like what I'm trying to say is something that would grab his attention, that he would be so excited and he could spread the word. That way you can get more people. That's the goal, trying to get an audience. But you want to make him happy. So we could talk about, we don't have to talk about that now. We could talk about that later. We need to do a graph, and I can go through the whole entire thing with you on how I could try to figure out what would be the best thing. So we're gonna work on your brother, whether he know it or not. We're gonna work on your brother. We're gonna gift him something, and we're gonna work into doing something for Black Friday. I'm going to help you do something great for Black Friday. You already have two pop-up shops coming on. So that's something I can't, I mean, I can help you with, but we don't have enough time to do a lot
Yeah.
because you said it's in November, right?
There's one November 28th, and I have one in Hackensack on the 14th of November.
We might get, we might be able to do the 28th.
Really?
We might be able to
Okay.
do the
I've
28th.
done a lot for the 28th already. I've done a few things for the 28th already. But yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put 11/28. All right, so I'm gonna help you with that pop-up shop. Since you like pop-up shops, because I see it all over this page and how excited you are, you ever thought of collaborating with other crocheters and doing a virtual pop-up shop?
I've heard of. I recently heard of a virtual pop up shop, and
No, I'm sorry,
I
something you are putting together.
oh wow, I've never thought about that. No.
Would you like to put one together?
Oh yeah, I'll try it. I'll try. I'll try anything.
The reason why I'm asking is because you will have more power of how it would work, how you could do it, and then you could get other people who crochet to collaborate. So your items would be accessories, but then another crocheter may want to sell like just hats, or another crocheter may want to sell blankets and pillows and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it might not just be crocheters. It could be other people who are making other things like t-shirts and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So you could talk about that another time. So do you have any other crochet friends?
No. Yeah.
Okay, that's another thing.
Mhm.
I noticed that you have, do you have a Facebook?
I do have a Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a lot of friends on Facebook?
Um, yeah, it's mostly like family, so it's not even like yeah.
Are you in a lot of groups?
I'm in the Black owned New Jersey group, and I try to post a little bit. Yeah.
Any other?
I do have more. I just can't name them. I'm probably in like 5, 6 groups, so I know I probably have to like do more.
Are you introvert or extrovert? Like, what are you?
Yeah.
Are you shy? Like, you
Yeah.
gotta,
Sometimes.
get
Yeah.
out of there. You want
Mhm.
to make money. You can't be scared. You gotta get out.
Yeah. Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
need you to start getting an audience. So, I'm gonna help you get an audience. Get an audience. Because you already narrowed it down to a certain selection. But to be honest with you, the stuff that I saw that you're doing and that you're making is not really for that. It's not really for that age group. It's more so for my age group. Maybe some millennials, but my age group. So I'm looking at it like, you're in the wrong age group, but we can figure it out and we can adjust to that.
Okay.
So you want right now supplemental and then move into something full time, because this is what you want it to be. You want this to be your money maker, take
Mhm.
care of you type of thing.
Yeah.
You know you can't do that with just crochet.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't
I
push you
know.
up,
I
but
know. You told me that yesterday. I know.
you
I know.
have
I'm
to do
trying
other
to. I'm trying to look into like working with like yarn companies if that's even possible, or doing like sponsorships with like yarn companies and things like that.
To be a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
You got to get this up and popping first.
Mm-hmm.
Get your business up and popping, because you can't give them your resume, because that's what we're doing. We're giving resumes. I actually have to write a resume for my crochet business. I've never did that before. So I'm writing my resume because I'm applying for a job to be a teacher, getting $100 an hour. And I'm like, this is for the Crochet Guild of America. And I'm like, this is a
Oh, I heard of. Yeah, I'm a part of that. The Crochet of
this
America.
is
Yeah.
a big deal. So I'm
Yeah, I read it. They
up
send the email
like,
out to everybody. Yeah.
yes, I said, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be fine. I'm
It's a
gonna be
good
fine.
opportunity. Yeah.
But I never did a crochet resume before.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do it and I can put it together, because I used to do resumes for other people. So doing it for myself is not an issue. And I have the background and I have all of the things I want to put into it. You need
Mm-hmm.
to build. You have to build. So we're going to help you build your resume, build a platform. In order for you to be a brand ambassador, you need to make sure that you have that background that they could look at and say, okay, this is the person I want to represent my company.
Yeah.
Because you can do that. There's different I don't do it, but I do network with someone who has a company where they help people become brand ambassadors, but it's not just crochet for everything. And that's the power of networking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I'm sorry, one second.
It's okay.
Um, guidance. I'm gonna just be your monetary mentor, your honorary mentor, because you need a mentor. You said you don't have anyone else who's crocheting around you. You need someone to help you and guide you, and be able to let you know whether or not something needs to be fixed or something needs a little help. And it's more to it than just helping you get your business going. You really need to learn more crochet techniques.
Mhm.
You need to learn how to do
I
more.
agree. Like even with like sewing, like I try to shy away from sewing because I'm like it just is so difficult to me. Like even like weaving in ends, like I try my best and like I saw a technique on YouTube. It does work, but like I always get a fear like what if this shit sorry, what if this like falls apart? Like I always have that fear. So I always message like the person I'm just like, did it fall apart? They're like, no, I'm just like, are you okay? I just have to make sure because I have like that tiny fear, like, oh my god, this is gonna fall apart and like I don't want that.
I will help you.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Mm-hmm.
like, it's really, really, really simple. Give me one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next is, you don't have a website, you don't have an Etsy, and you don't have a Facebook business account.
I have a Facebook business account. I do. Well, I
Oh,
have a
you do?
page. I have a page. I have a Facebook page. I guess I'd have to like sign up again and like because I'm not like when I post on Instagram, it says, "Oh, do you want to post to Facebook too?" And so I guess that's directed to my page. But like I don't have it where I can log in and it's Britt's Crochet. I have it where I log it into my personal and there's a page that I created for which I don't know how that works, but that yeah.
So you have not been on it in a while?
Know, like when I post, like it goes like I have some stuff that I deleted on my Instagram that are on my Facebook, that are on Britt's Crochet Facebook. But when I search it up, like on the bar, it says it doesn't exist. But like when I click on my pages, it's they I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm confused
Okay,
too. It makes no sense.
we need to get that together. Okay, we
Okay.
need to get you
Okay.
a Facebook page, and
Okay.
that would be no problem getting you a Facebook page. And I would say let's work with the Facebook page, your Instagram first, and then we could work on Etsy and work in a website. Right now, you don't have too many things to add in there yet.
Yeah.
I think that you working at the library is a plus. I learned so
Really,
much.
I feel like it's holding me back. I'm not. I've been there for 4 years, and like, you know,
I'm looking at it not necessarily as a monetary thing. I was also looking at it more so a resource because I'm a researcher. So I'm like me in a library. Are you serious? I was crazy in that library. When my aunt showed me how to crochet, she said I'm her only student because she taught so many people. The only one who got up, went and got books and had books all around, and I'm looking at this, and no one wants to look at books. No one wants to read this and read that. They want to um go ahead and just say, "Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that?" Instead of looking up certain types of techniques or certain types of way. So that's what I did. I had the advantage of just looking at certain books, and that's how I taught myself how to read patterns from being in that library. And I
yeah,
taught
I know how to read patterns a little bit. Hmm.
so you taught yourself how to do that from YouTube.
No, I have there's some crochet books that I got from the library, and I like granny squares. So like I've done a few granny squares before, and so like I did like an intermediate one, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's so cool. It was like a butterfly one. Yeah.
Do you have any like best friends or any like friends that you converse with on a regular?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that is a plus because I used my friends in the beginning to just make them stuff and give it to like kids and whatever. I'm just trying to figure out how are we going to get up and out? How are we finding your audience? You have your brother, you have friends. We need you to gift some things so people can see your work because you could make yourself something, of course, but you want to give it to people because when people
That NAS
wear your
blanket,
huh?
I gave to my friend because she was having a baby shower, but it was during COVID, so like I kind of missed the opportunity to like give it to her in person and show other people. Like I missed the opportunity because it was like during COVID. So yeah, but I gave it to her and she has it, and like it's still intact. So
Okay, no problem because we're still in the process of learning how we're gonna do this whole COVID-19 thing, and because
yeah.
you live in New Jersey, you know the numbers went up again, right?
Uh, I hope it don't shut down again. Like that was just really
Numbers
difficult for
are going
me.
up. We went all the way down to like 100 and less than 100. Now it's almost 1,000
I
again, and
hope.
that
I
hurt
hope
my feelings today. That hurt
I'm
my
not gonna
feelings
go
so
there
bad.
because
And
I don't
then my
want that
son's
again.
school said two people get COVID, they shutting the whole school down. So my
Are you
son is like,
serious?
Mom, please don't tell me that. Like, I'm
It's
so
so much. Like if I knew from the beginning of this year to now how much the world was gonna change, like oh my gosh, like
it's
just
okay. We're going to adjust.
mm,
We're going to adjust. We're just going to do what we have to do and we're going to adjust because no matter what, even when I had coronavirus, I still was able to get orders, which is crazy. But I received orders during
yeah, your story is absolutely like
can't breathe, and I still received
oh
orders.
my god.
I get you some orders too.
Hmm.
Um, you don't mind collabing. You love the pop-up shops, and that's a great thing. We're gonna do some scarves and blankets. We're gonna talk about that. I'm thinking more of pillows. You ever did a poncho or something like that before?
Um, I've never done a poncho, but I've done a shawl. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. We're just gonna like throw some things at you just so that you can get a feel of it and see if you like it. And let's see. I think that is it for this part. The next part is the hard part.
Okay.
So I want to brace you for the next part. I just can't believe you wrote a whole entire essay. That is crazy. But it helped. It helped me a lot understanding who you are. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her as much as I can because yeah. What you wrote, it just like made me think like, wow, she's like crying for help because she could do this. She just needs to know which way to go and how to do this. That's fine. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. So I'm gonna
Thank you
start
so much.
showing the page that you have, the Instagram page.
Okay. Okay.
You
Go
ready?
ahead. Go. Yeah.
I just want to say you're the only one that I had to not put a picture of you. I don't have any pictures of you
I was
at
gonna
all.
do one, and then I saw that you used the logo. I was like, oh, okay. I would have put in like a little cute picture of myself, but like,
I didn't know. I didn't see, but I wanted to. I had to do the thumbnail at a certain time, and you said you was at work, so I couldn't really wait until like 5 because that would have been too late.
oh, okay.
So I had to find one, and then this was last minute too because I had to cancel. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna just use this. But it's okay because we're gonna do more things with you, and then we're gonna use a few pictures. But you gotta take more pictures,
Okay.
and we're gonna work on your brand. We'll talk about your brand after I show this.
Okay.
Okay. So this is your page. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at your page and um so I added her page in the description, and I want you to see that she crochets very well. Very well. Crochets very well. Can you see it?
Can I see it?
Yeah, you can see it, right?
Yeah, I see my page. Yeah.
Oh, because for some reason it keeps blacking out on my end. I don't know why it's blacking out. But wait a minute, let me make it a little larger. Make it a little larger so the people at home can see. So you are, like I said, neat. Very, very neat.
Thank you.
Your stitching are neat. You could definitely crochet. And for
So
you
much.
to learn crocheting at home, that is absolutely astounding. I'm very, very happy to see that. This I can tell this is something you really want to do. This is something you really want to. Oh, look at this.
You know what? It's nice, but I see it at the bottom. It's curved in, and I did it too tight, and so I see that. I know. So I'm
Well,
like, oh
at
my
least you
god.
see it, because some people don't.
Yeah, like it's going in and it's not, and I don't know how that happened because I don't think before I did it, like it was like I don't know how it got like that, but it's like that nonetheless.
The
Yeah, that
crazy
was a
thing is, I see it, but it's not a deal breaker. It's still good. It's not a deal breaker at all. The thing that I would do different is when you do I would do a pretty border, and when you do your border, I will show you that crocheting around first before you add your border is the best thing, so that your you know how your sides, you see how it looks choppy, you can fix that. It's
hmm
a certain thing that you could do to fix that, and all you're doing is a single crochet around. You do a
hmm
single crochet all the way around with a smaller hook. You also want to learn. I noticed by your crocheting, you want to learn different hooks and yarn, because it makes a difference. The type of hook you use.
I have like a whole like container, not container, but a whole bag full of hooks. So I have like the 2.5 when I do small things. Like I kind of wanted to be good at both, like chunky yarn and like thin yarn. I wanted to be good at both of those. Yeah.
Do you know what hook to use for each yarn?
Yeah. It's usually suggested on the back of the. Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. Well, I guess most times I don't listen. Yeah.
It really matters with what you crocheting.
Mhm.
I don't always pay attention to what they put on the label. It's more so of what I am crocheting.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, you're neat. You are very neat. And that is a plus when you are crocheting. So um you tried, huh?
Yeah. Like, oh, poor you. Like, you tried. Like, you thought. No.
Yeah, you tried. Because I see what you were saying with the in
Yeah, I
between
can see it. Yeah.
and your border around. It looks like you added too many stitches around it.
Okay.
Yeah, my crochet mentors taught me well. I could
Hmm.
tell. The
Hmm.
around the edging, you yeah, it looks like it's more stitches than the actual blanket.
Yeah.
So that's
I
why
kind of have like issues with like I know like the top and the bottom, but the sides, like I don't know like how many to put or like because it's not like a straight, like you know how the top it has like the V's and like you could just go right in it, like the sides they don't have the V's, so I'm just like trying
I'll
to
show
like
you a trick.
yeah.
I'll show you a trick. But what stitch did you use? Single crochet?
I did single crochet for the blanket and then I did double crochet for the border, which I do have to work on my borders
Why did you
because
do that?
there was actually another like pattern that they were suggesting, but I was like, that kind of was too complicated. Let me just do like a double crochet, which I definitely want to learn more borders and like get
So
into
you were
that realm of
purposely
borders.
trying to do a ruffle? Because that's what you use double crochet. The way
Really,
you're doing a ruffle.
really, okay.
You didn't even realize that, did you?
No.
Yeah, you was doing a ruffle.
Oh, okay.
Was this for a boy?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So your inspiration give a lot of like graphs and different types of things that and their graphs are not great, but
Really, okay.
yeah, I mean, I hate to say it,
Yeah,
but
they follow me too, which is crazy. Y'all first started following me like a week ago. I was like so excited. But yeah.
advantage of that. I'm gonna write that down. We're gonna take advantage of that, but you can't do it.
Finish that Josh
I
Richard
would
following
tell
me.
them what they're doing wrong. Don't do what I
Okay.
do. I got a habit of like, okay, you following me? Okay, all right, furrow hooks, you get it together. Your hooks are falling apart. Like, yeah, I got a problem. I I'm a customer. I need to tell you these
Mhm.
things. Yeah, I got a problem. But okay, so I
That
see.
one's horrible. I don't like that one. That's bad too. That black one, I did not make it long enough. I know I didn't. At that time, like I wasn't as passionate as I am now. Like, yeah, I'm just
Huh?
gonna be honest. When those later ones earlier in the year, I wasn't as passionate and I wasn't crocheting every day. So that's horrible too. The back is horrible. That's why I didn't show it. Like the back is like horrendous. Like I need to get better at sewing.
I need you to stop putting yourself down. You're not even giving me a chance to say stop putting yourself down. Stop.
Okay, I'll admit it.
You're learning. You're learning. Look, you got
Hmm.
80 people who liked this. Wait, is this two scarves or one?
It's three.
Why? You gave him three?
Yeah, but it was for different people.
You was just taking a picture with all three of them?
Yeah.
So this is what I was looking at when I saw that when you showed me the piece that you had earlier. I saw this and you were right about the carrying the yarn, but it wasn't more so of the carrying the yarn. I understand that you really didn't know about that. It's more so of that graph. I could tell it's a bad graph. You need to work on getting good graphs. And that's what we're gonna work on. We're gonna work on getting you some good graphs because you don't want to see, the yarn going across. And just like the blanket, the naps, you can see the lines. And people always that don't really know how to do a Graphghan and don't realize that you're really not supposed to carry, you can see those lines. And I don't understand why that don't bother some people. It bothered you because you mentioned it before I did.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother some people though.
Really. Mm.
Yeah, really. So, I'm just gonna say you are great at crocheting. We just need to step it up some. We need to step. Is this you?
That's me, yeah.
I was looking at this picture, but I wasn't sure if it was you or not. I didn't want to take it because I was
Yeah.
like, should I use this or not? But then you was giving it to your sister, so I wasn't sure if it was you or your sister. But yeah, you have a sister. You could do something for your brother, and you could do something for your sister.
I have two sisters, yeah.
So you could do something for both of them. You got 122 likes on this. You have a you have a start in your foundation with your family and your friends. You have a start. You have support. I don't know, why did you use velvet?
Uh,
What is it, velvet? Like, why did
oh
you
my
tell that?
gosh. Listen, I didn't know at that. What was that? That was September 14th, 2019. Yeah, no. I
Listen,
wouldn't. I don't think I would use a velvet for a blanket now. Like, no.
that was a lot of money, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, honey. No, 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 no.
Mhm.
A baby blanket, velvet. Yeah, I don't know if that was a great
Mhm.
idea. What we're gonna do is we're also gonna help you with your mock-ups, which
What's
is
that?
helping you post good portrait. Um,
Okay.
like the backgrounds and stuff, how to put your scarves on certain places and your
Mhm.
earrings and stuff like that. You you know Kristen H you know Kristen, right?
Kristen.
No, you don't know Kristen? She makes the earrings.
Um. No, I don't. But I'll follow her. Yeah.
She makes beautiful crochet earrings.
Mhm.
I'm like, I need to order. But I was in the process of moving, so I was like, I didn't want to order until I moved. And then I ain't even moved yet. So I'm like, dang, I could have got the damn earrings. But
Mhm.
they're beautiful. And let me tell you something. I made crochet earrings way back when I first started crocheting. And when I made the earrings, they were mediocre. They weren't all that. And I noticed that I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. But when I saw hers, I was like, oh my gosh, like she does an amazing job. You need to look at examples of hers and step it up a notch.
Okay. Yeah, I felt like mine were pretty basic. Yeah.
Very not basic, very not don't do it again. Because they are, I don't know the word. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you
I
hers.
haven't done a lot of them, so I mean,
But
for
I
the.
this will be great for you because you want to target the audience of the Gen Zs and the millennials. Her earrings will her earrings will capture not just that group, but my age group and older because I
Okay.
love
Okay.
them. I want to spend like a lot of money because
Mhm.
I want to buy like a bunch of them, like 12 of them, because I love earrings. I'm
Mhm.
serious. I love
Mhm.
earrings, especially nice big earrings. And I think you would be so freaking perfect in doing earrings. And
Mhm.
you and I can see if I can hook you up with her. Let me show you while we're on here.
Mhm.
Because I think that this is something that could help.
Okay.
Kristen. Sometimes she's on here on my live. Sometimes she's not. I don't think she's on here right now. But um, yeah, this is something I could see in your future.
Really.
I
Okay.
could definitely see in your future. She is gorgeous, isn't she? She does more than earrings,
Mhm.
but earrings is like her thing. See, like look at this. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? And I don't even like sunflowers.
Wow, those are so pretty.
Yes,
Wow.
isn't it
Yeah, those
beautiful?
are really nice.
you would really do great. Um, and you can add it to your collection. Like you can make the baskets, like you said. It may not be something that you want to do all the time, but it could be something that you could dip and dab with. And I see, look at this.
Oh
She got
wow, yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
right here will capture the type of audience that you're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, I've crocheted around like earrings before. I don't have any pictures of it, but I have crocheted around like actual earrings. My thing is like where to get them because I don't want to go to Target because it's just too expensive.
No. It's
Yeah.
well, I used to it was a place I used to get mines from in bulk because you want to be able to get them in bulk. But like I said, I'm gonna see if I can hook you up with her. And you could get to see, where she's very nice. I don't see any reason why she wouldn't help you. I don't see any reason why she wouldn't help you. But like, isn't this beautiful?
It's really
Nine
pretty.
pins.
Oh my gosh, those are really colorful. I love those.
Right. I can see you doing this.
Mm.
And getting the thread and all of that.
Mhm. I
Um
kind of have an issue with that. I mean, I'm going to Michael's on Friday because I gotta get some yarn. Um, but my thing is like what kind of material? Because I've been using like Lion's brand, like that new one, that like shiny thin yarn, and like it's stringy, so it's like hard for me to like crochet with it.
you buying the thread. For the earrings, you buy the thread. Um
Okay, is that like? Can you just like show me a picture? Like, is it? I don't know if it's called
Actually, it
anime.
was in one of her pictures. Let me see. This. See? You see the thread in the background? That right
Oh
there,
yes.
that's thread.
Okay,
I
so
have
get thread. Okay, because those earrings that I made, they're not made from thread. They're made from that like I have some thread downstairs, like in my room. I have like white with like some shimmery stuff on it,
okay.
but I wasn't sure like if like because the material kind of felt like scratchy, so I wasn't sure.
Well, the thread that I was getting, I was buying them in bulk back in the day. I have not bought any lately, but I received a whole bunch. Um, Actually, I gave some to Natalie. Where's my earrings, Natalie? Natalie owed me some earrings. Where's my earrings, Missy? But I gave her a bunch. I want my red and my black. Did I even give you purple? Because I want some purple too. But the the listen, I'll hook you up with her and we'll see if she can help you with that part. But on the other end, I'm gonna see if I can help you with getting your brand. Your brand needs to be done. You ever thought of getting a logo?
Yes. Actually, the pink is a logo, and I spent like way too much money for that. Like, I did. I ain't gonna tell you because I see your eyes like bulging now. Like, I ain't trying to tell you how much
You
it
bought
cost.
that?
Yeah, and I could have made that myself through like Canvas or something. Like, it was like a scam for real.
How much you paid?
I don't want to say
How much did you pay for it?
80.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say over 100.
Oh no, 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 no. That's
Mine
still a lot though.
was only $75, and it was a deal only because it was like a double decker deal or whatever. Because her prices are more than that, but I actually caught it at the right time, and yeah, girl, you want that you want that to be your logo, or you want it to step into something else? You want that to still be your logo?
If I can implement, yeah, some parts of it, yeah, to keep it. Cause
The um the reason why I'm saying is because it's okay. It's good. It's no problem with it. You can still use it. And then maybe later on down the line you could get something else if you ever wanted to, because I'm gonna get something a little different later on. But did they give you the what is it, the PNG file, which is it without the background, that color?
I think she gave me a JPEG.
They didn't give you the PNG file?
You know
The
what?
JPEG, yes, but they also should give you a PNG file, which is the transparent background. So you can always use it without that color background in the back.
Oh, the pink background. I can actually go on my email and check right now.
No, you don't have to check right now this very second. I was just asking to see if you had it, because that's something that is good to use when you are watermarking your items. You need to watermark your items. And you don't have to do it now because nobody's stealing your pictures now. But
Yeah.
put because you're about to be divatized. So when you start making your stuff now, people gonna want to steal it. So you need to put your watermark on it. The thing about it, when you have um just the wording and no picture, it's sometimes easier to put it on your items with no background. That way it doesn't block out your work. But being that you have that background, I want to know if I can. You know what? I might be able to. If you don't, when we get off of here, you could check. And if you don't have a PNG, I'll see if I could do it. Excuse me, a PNG for you. Um, yeah, I
Another
try to
thing.
do some graphic designing, but I try to stay away from it. But I never can. I never can.
Another thing is that a lot of the items that I did were patterns that I followed, and I really want to branch out of that. I want to be able to create my own patterns. So I want to put, oh, like this pattern's by, like, I really want to be able to start making my own patterns, whether it's like scarves to earrings. I want to be able to do that because I've been watching these TikTokers or whatever, and they only crocheted for like 2, 3 months, and they can make their own patterns and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like,
Can I tell you something?
mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff that they're doing, it's the same thing other people doing. They're basically using somebody else's stuff. That's all. I looked
Mm-hmm.
at it, and a lot of people, a lot of the stuff that you see that's out here are inspiration from someone else or copying from someone else. And if you could do it a little different or change one line, then it's bam, this is my pattern. And what they do is they take your same words and all of that and make it into something to try to sell like $20 for.
Even
Yeah,
that B, like,
yes, like
that
that.
was like on TikTok too, and like that was a struggle for me to do anyway. Like I'm not good at, I don't know what it's called. It's like the animals that you crochet. I don't know how to say the word. Like it's I don't
Oh,
know.
the origamis or
I think that's what it's called.
origamis. I know what
Something yeah. I
my
probably won't
cousin
make those again because that was just a lot of work and like it got destroyed within like a few
I don't
days.
like.
Yeah,
I
that's not my.
personally don't like them.
Yeah, that's not.
My
I'm not
cousin
really.
makes
I'm
them
not really
though,
into that.
and the dolls and stuff. You ever thought about making dolls?
No.
I think that the people who are making them and creating them are absolutely beautiful. My cousin does it, and she does an excellent job. She made a mermaid doll for my nieces. That was beautiful, but that's not my.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of pieces, and I just like
It's not
sewing and like no.
me at all. I can't. It's not that I can't do it. I won't
Mhm,
do it. I don't have the.
mhm,
I
mhm.
don't have the. I just don't want to do it. Because in the beginning, when
Mhm,
I first started the dolls, I was like, "What am I going to use a doll for? What am I crocheting this
mhm.
doll for?"
Like
And
literally,
for
I spent so much time making that little bumblebee, and like it was for a little. I didn't know it was for a little girl. I thought it was gonna just be sitting there looking cute, and it was for a little girl, and like she ripped it up, but then like so it was like a waste of like time for me.
my niece did that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like my niece, my sister bought it from my cousin because they like the support. So my niece bought not my niece, my sister bought for both my nieces a mermaid doll, and it was too cute. She just spent over $100 for these dolls, and my niece couldn't. Like the yarn is falling apart, and you can see the cotton. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. No. I mean, that can happen with what we're doing now, but the fact that she just got that a month ago and it's already like all over the place, that
Even
really,
last month, like a couple of days, my little baby just ripped it up, and I'm just like, "Are you serious?"
yeah, yeah.
So that really sucks. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that to those who make it.
Yeah, they're amazing who make it. Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't
hmm
do it. All right, boom. We're gonna brand you. We need you to get a brand. We need you. We need to divatize you, girl, because you just too. Blah, blah, blah. We need you to pick it up a little bit and be more positive about your work. Speak volumes. Law of attraction. I tell you this. Those words speak a lot of volumes. You want to make money and you want to be serious about making money, you need to step it up a little bit. We need you to start joining a little bit more groups. I'm gonna follow me on Facebook because I don't even know if I'm following you or you following me on
Yeah, I
Facebook.
think I follow you. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm gonna I'm gonna find you on Facebook because we can converse on Facebook. Um, we're going to get you to do those scarves. But to brand you, what I mean by branding you, like me, I think I overdo it, but I purposely overdo it where I always have, I have my earrings and stuff. I purposely do it because I want me to be the topic of conversation when I'm not around people who know me. So um your logo, you could get a shirt with your logo. You said you're getting business cards already. We need to pimp your IG account.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
hmm
gonna work on that. Your brother's scarf and hat set. Okay, you ever made a hat with the furry pom pom?
I have two furry pom poms. I haven't used them yet, but I have
We're gonna
them.
use them. We're gonna
Okay.
use them. We're gonna use
Okay.
the furry pom pom, and we're gonna match it up with a banging ass scarf for your
Okay.
brother, and then we're gonna gift that to him. Then we're gonna work on getting your background. Your background should it could be just about anything like solid. You got mannequins.
No, that's something I would have to get.
Sally's Beauty Supply Store. You have one around you,
Yeah.
or Amazon.
hmm
I only paid $5 for that one up there. $5,
hmm
and or
I'm
I
trying
don't
to go on a budget because I'm very limited to how much I can spend. Like,
$5.
oh, okay, yeah, that's not even an issue. Okay.
$5.
Yeah.
And what else? What else? The background that I had got in the beginning was only poster board paper, $1. I bought like two of them and I put them up against the wall. And what you can do is you could get your logo on it and put your logo on it. Like maybe I'll talk to you about that later.
Okay.
I have to figure out what you're gonna do first before we think of putting your logo on it. And maybe get fur. Um I got my fur from Amazon. I have it on the back of my chair here, but I put this down as like a background sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And you can get like a square and put it inside your little border where you have your background and stuff. Put your mannequin in there and take a picture with your camera. That's all you need to do. You what type of phone you have?
Samsung.
Samsung's got pretty good cameras, so you can take pictures with it. Edit. I'm gonna give you some apps. The apps that I use is Pixel Lab and PixArt. I use those two. We're gonna show you how to do some mock-ups. Mock-ups is like the pictures, how people like, for instance, a t-shirt. We're not gonna always wear the t-shirts we make. So I will take the design that I have and put it on a mock-up, which is a picture that's already done. You're just putting the image that you're trying to sell. Um, I did that a couple of times for my blankets. So I would take the design, put it on a bed sheet. The picture of the bed is already done. You just putting your image on there, and you can use Photoshop for that. But if you don't have Photoshop, there's other apps that do that as well. Um, so that's basically, we need to make your pictures look more professional. Your pictures look professional. You are start standing out a little bit more. Pop-up shops, being that you love to do the pop-up shop so much because that's where you're gonna make quick money. Go all into it. Dress it up. Make sure you have a nice background. Make sure you have your business cards and that a business card holder to make it look professional. Because I know you're gonna do it because I could tell in your writing and stuff that you got business on your mind. And I will make sure I get that mannequin because you could do a couple of hats. By then, by the 28th, you should definitely have hats.
Okay. So that first hat that you saw, I shouldn't. Because you know what? I've been using acrylic yarn and I just don't think that's the best.
Acrylic yarn is fine. It's just
It's fine?
that
Okay.
pattern
Okay.
you used wasn't.
Okay.
Don't do that again. We're going to get some cute hats for men and women.
Yeah, I
And
wanted to do a few mix of men and women because all of the scarves that I have, they're not really for men. So, like,
yeah, we could definitely help you with that. The thing I want you to do is the hats can sell so much money, especially with the fur pom pom. You can make at least 30, $40 with that hat. How much
one,
was you trying to sell it for? I saw your face. How much was you trying to sell your hats for, girl?
like 20, which is like a crime. You know what? Only because I feel like, oh, I'm not there yet. Like, I'm not there to be like, and I don't have the longevity to like be like, oh, let me just sell you this hat, and then like,
No,
you
I
know.
understand exactly what you mean because I did the same thing, but I'm giving you I'm giving you freedom to step it up a notch, especially when you're gonna do the hats. When I help you with them hats, I swear to you, it's gonna be the bomb. Get Start working on that. I'm pointing to it, but you can't really see it. Start working on the mannequin. You
Okay.
need to
I
get you
get
a
paid on Friday, so I'll purchase a mannequin from Amazon.
mannequin, and get you. So you can start with just that. We're gonna talk with Kristen to see if she can help you with the earrings. We're gonna
Okay.
work on the scarf. You could do
Okay.
plain scarves, but we're gonna work on one Graphghan scarf for your brother.
Okay. Okay.
And it's gonna be simple. Don't be scared about it. It's gonna be
Okay.
simple. We're gonna get
Okay.
it. Because you have to start with something, and whatever I help you with is only gonna be at the end. That's it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, the other thing is what else? What else? What else? What else?
Another thing is, I was supposed to do an advertisement like at a magazine. It was like $25 for like 1/4 of the page. Do you think I should do that or just like forget that?
Hold off. Don't forget it. Hold off on it because
The deadline's November 1st, though. So
wait, say it again.
the deadline is November 1st for that, for the advertisement thing. Because I think that it's gonna be like a pop up shop, but I'm not gonna be able to attend because I already have two on my mind, so I can't really do that. And they're like, oh, if you want to advertise, like you could pay for like an ad in our magazine. So I'm like,
You can make. Let me tell you something. Can
mm-hmm,
you
mm-hmm.
make that? Can you crochet at your job?
um, I mean, I put books away. I mean, maybe on my break, but it's only 15 minutes. Like I can't really crochet like
Oh,
that. And then
then never
yeah,
mind.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
when
yeah.
you're home, majority of your time, do you crochet?
Yeah, the moment I get home, I crochet like all into the night.
This is what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to make. You could do this. 20 hats.
Oh my.
Girl, bye. Cut it
Uh,
out. You can make a hat within. Uh, I could do it
I can
within
make
like
a hat in
30
a day,
minutes too.
honestly, and in a
We're
couple.
gonna.
Yeah.
I'm giving you 2 hours each hat. You could do it.
Okay, I got school too. I got. I only have one class though. I only have one class, and it's
Hours.
math. So
I'll give you 3 hours each.
okay, great. Okay, okay,
3 hours each hat. You really the hats that I'm gonna show you is really not that bad.
okay.
It's easy. I'm gonna give you it's a free pattern for a regular. I think it's like a it's almost like the divine hat, which is like making clusters, which is double crochets. It's so easy and it's so freaking cute. I would show you, but I left it in my bedroom. It's so cute. I have a picture of it, I think. But I made it for myself. And when I wore it, everybody was like, "Where did you get that hat from?" And I'm like, I made it. So if you could do 20 hats, I guarantee you sell it with the pom pom for $30. You can make 20 with no pom pom and 20 with not 20, 10 with pom pom and 10 without pom pom.
Okay, you scared me for a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And then you can sell it for like without pom pom, you can sell it for like $25 without pom pom. But with pom pom, I won't go anything less than $30. I actually sell mine for like 35, 40. But for you, if you want to sell yours for like 30, sell it for 30. But it has to be a little bit more because of that pom pom. That furry pom pom is a little bit more. So we good, right? You're gonna do some hats. I'm gonna give you the pattern for the hat. All
I
right.
sell those instead of like the hat I was making before, which I only was starting. I was gonna make another one tonight, but I feel like I should just stop with that and like do your pattern.
Don't do that.
Hmm?
Don't do that no more.
Don't okay. Don't do that. Okay.
Don't do it.
I only made one, so like I'm not even.
Do you
Okay.
like variegated yarn, like yarn with different colors and stuff like that? Stripe.
Well, I have that same color. I still have some of it, and I have like a blue color too. That's like multicolored, like that purple hat. Like I have enough of that color to make a hat. Do you? I can show it to you right now. I have the yarn. Okay. Oops. I have this. I don't know if you see it. Like this color.
Oh, ombre.
Yeah, I have ombre. Yeah.
Oh, all you had to say was red heart ombre.
I wanted to show you.
That's perfect. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
What about the pom poms? Will it match that?
I have a white pom pom and then I have a red pom pom, but I'm going to Michael, so I'll be picking up more pom poms on Friday.
Hmm. We're going
Is
to
there like a cheaper place that I can get pom poms?
we're going to get a whole package. I'll tell you that when we get off. You're gonna get a because I buy mine in bulk. I get like maybe 20, 25 at a time, and I buy them in bulk. And I get them in like not just one color, like they're different colors and they look like a raccoon, like the black and white and gray tips and stuff. I love stuff like that. And this one like with unicorn colors. I just love them. Color is everything. Okay.
I really do like color. I don't really like. Honestly, I don't like working with solid colors. I really do like vibrant colors.
I can't tell. You have a morbid page. It depresses me because you can do so much more and it seems like you're stuck on the safe side. You need to go out on and jump out and like go skinny dipping. That's what you need to do. You need to jump out and be a little bit more adventurous. And that is scared money don't make money. Okay. You need to jump out on the cliff. And when you do that, I swear, like I had to do that because I was stuck for like a little bit. I was stuck doing like these simple things, but then I guess I'm just not that type of person. I just went ahead and made bags and stuff before I even did a granny square. I was making bags and hats and stuff like that. But we know you can make a hat. We know you can. Do you need a written pattern or do you need a video?
I prefer both because I'm like a visual and like actually before yeah I could do both. Yeah, I would.
Okay, so I can't. I'm not. All right, I'm gonna change the pattern then. I'm gonna give
Oh,
you the link to the YouTube video of Little John's hat. You may be able to do that hat, and that would be
hmm that hat was Little John's. The purple one that was hers. That was her pattern. Yeah.
wait. because it didn't look like a Little John hat.
I have it. Hold on. This one, that was her
Oh,
pattern.
you know what? It don't look like a Little John hat because of, actually she just made that, right? That's something recent. It's
I
the
think
green
so.
square hat.
Yeah, it's a granny square one. Yeah.
Okay. The way you have it, see, it's all about presence, right? When you put something for someone to see, it looks different. It looks way different when you just had it laying down. 'Cause at first I thought it was a cocoon. Then I'm like, maybe it's a Rastafarian hat. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. But if you make something and you put it on a mannequin and have the mannequin wear it, it'll be so.
Yeah, this was the hat I was
So you
talking
could
about. Yeah.
okay. Let me show you something because I think I'm visual. I'm very visual. So if you see what I'm talking about, then maybe you'll understand because that did not look like no Little John's hat. And I was just talking to her a few minutes, not too long ago, so not today, but I sent her a message as I'm trying to get to do a live with her. So she has a lot of hats on here that you could use too. But that granny square hat, I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
I only did one, so I could definitely like throw it out or like
No, no,
whatever.
no. I
Yeah.
mean, you could. You well, I don't
I
know.
probably can't do anything with this one. I probably have to make a new one from scratch and like, yeah.
I don't know. It looks slouchy. Was you trying to make it slouchy?
I thought it was slouchy. Like I tried to make it like slouchy because the way she had it on in like the video, the thumbnail, it looked slouchy. So I was like, oh, okay. Like I folded it. Like actually, there was one row that I realized that I like messed up. There was like one row that was like I was supposed to add on, but I didn't realize it until like the last minute, and I'm like, okay. So that wasn't like a good idea.
This is it.
Yeah. And then she used two different colors too. I just used the ombre. So I feel like if I used two different colors it would have stood out too.
So yeah, when you are using, when you are making hats or whatever, I use one color sometimes, but Gail, what she does is she would use the variegated yarn, but then she would use another yarn to complement it and just make it pop.
Okay, yeah,
Now
I think that's why, yeah.
that's that don't mean that that's the reason why that didn't work. But we also are going into the winter, so maybe you don't want to do that. For some reason, it just don't look like her hat though. It don't. Once you, I think maybe because it's the way she has it on, but it really don't look like her hat. Now that you say it, it may, but I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna do another pattern. we're, we're gonna do another pattern, and we're going to put. It's gonna be a unisex hat,
Okay.
one that you could make it because once you get it down pat and you start doing one and then two and then three, and then it'll be so easy and you can just do it without even looking at the pattern. That's a great money maker. When you could do something and not even have to worry about it and just keep crocheting like crazy, that's a great money maker. So we're gonna do that for your pop-up shop. And you could do a simple scarf, maybe like a couple of them. I wouldn't do all 20, but maybe a couple of scarves. Really simple, maybe double crochet scarves, and add it with it so you could sell it as a set. You could probably sell it for like 80 bucks.
You said what?
80 bucks.
Okay. Okay.
So I think you said you have a problem with pricing too, right?
Yeah. I think that one time when I met when you and Little John Yarns was having your was having a live and I told you about the blanket, which I thought was ridiculous myself, like and you were like, oh no, like I was like, yeah, that was just like
Yeah, okay. So once we start getting you to change a little bit and start making it a little bit better, then we can work on the pricing. But other than that, you'll be fine. We're gonna work on that. As soon as we finish this, I'm gonna give you the necessary patterns and links that you need so that when you get a chance you can purchase whatever you need to purchase. Um and when you have to purchase something, I don't think you don't have to do it all at one time because we're on a budget, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
we
on a
want
budget,
to
yeah.
get it only at when you have. So when you have, you put a certain money allocate for just your business. Like if say for instance, if I made like 1,000 a month, I will only put like maybe 100 for my business, just 100 for my business. And I would buy things when it's on sale. And I would put that money to the side and don't touch it at all. If you have to touch it for emergencies, maybe, but I wouldn't. I would make sure you get everything you need for your materials. You need more yarn. You're definitely going to need more yarn. And I can help you get the necessary colors and stuff like that. You're going to need the pom poms. What the pom poms that I buy is a little pricey, but the ones I started off with were not. I think I bought like a bunch for $12, $15. That's not bad. And then the mannequin, $5 at Sally's. We're gonna see if we can find you a good one on Amazon. And you'll be fine. You're gonna spend at least like 20, $30 to get it started.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe a little, maybe I'm gonna say like $40 just
Okay.
to get you started so that when you go to that pop-up shop, you have the necessary things that you need. That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Anything you want to ask me before we go?
I don't have anything. I don't have anything in mind, but it was so amazing talking to you. And I can't wait to get started. Like it's just gonna be
No,
really
that's going to
amazing.
be good. So, were you able to get? Because I asked you the question, what are you um expecting to get from my coaching session? Are you happy with it, or do you?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna work on that, and then in 30 days, we're gonna come back here and show the amazing things that you did, and
Okay.
whether or not it worked and if this benefit you. So anyone else would love to do a session with me, you can contact me and I can put you in, schedule you in for a session, and we could work on getting you some money and helping you with your business. And thank you, Brittany, for our
Thank
that
you.
allowing me to help you. Tomorrow I have two sessions back to back. So we're gonna start at 6 o'clock tomorrow. So the
Okay.
first one is at 6 and the second one is at 7:15. So come back tomorrow, check me out to help those two ladies. One is Nadira and the other one is Bria. And then on Friday I got someone named Carla. So we doing this business thing. We getting it going. We getting it going. I want to help as many of you guys as possible. And all right, so we're gonna go. You guys have a good evening, and we will talk to you later. Bye bye.